Do I have any regrets starting my YouTube channel? I do have some regrets. Um, I know the title's a little clickbaity, but it's true. I do have regrets. I absolutely have some regrets. I regret, for one, that I didn't start sooner. I don't know. I know better. I have a podcast, and that show's got, between the regular show, the Patreon show, the special shows we do, all the lives we did for a long time, probably 600 shows, probably 600 episodes in all. And so I knew going in how long it took for that to kind of take off. And I knew going into this, it was going to take some time. So I had that in mind, but I kind of went into this with a different mindset. I mean, on the podcast, it took me almost a year. Once I started, decided I was going to do it. It took me almost a year before I finally published my first episode. And looking back, I wish I could have just erased like 20 or 30 of those episodes. But same here. I'm probably going to look back on this the same way. I've talked about that before on a previous video. But I knew that going in, and it takes time for it to gain traction. And I've learned a lot of things along the way, and that was, I didn't want to stop, because I'm telling you to keep going. I'm telling you to try something new. And how would it look if I stopped? I mean, that's not a very good example, and I don't want to be a bad example. I know better. I'm old enough to know better. So, but that's probably a regret. I mean, I didn't like my voice on the podcast. I had imposter syndrome. I used every excuse not to do it. But I finally did it. And 8 years later, I'm so thankful that I did. Met so many incredible people, got so many incredible listeners, completely different niche than this, but it doesn't matter. It's just probably one of the best things I've ever done in my life, was starting a podcast. And I'm hoping one day I'll look back on this and say it was a great thing. And my second regret, I think, and probably the biggest regret, is that I went out of town for about 4 days after the podcast. After I had started the channel. I had a few, 4 or 5 videos up maybe. I maybe had 3 or 4 subscribers. And I went out of town for 4 or 5 days, came back in town, checked the channel, and I saw that someone had left me a comment. First, I was blown away. I'm like, someone actually commented on a video. And it was a very short comment, and all it said was, "I feel you, bro." And that was one of the most amazing feelings for me, because maybe I had said something that, his name is Bill. Bill, if you're out there, if you're still out there, I appreciate you, man. That maybe something resonated in him that I said, or he just understood what I was going through. Maybe he's going through the same thing. But that meant more to me than coming home and finding out that I had 20 or 50 more subscribers. To me, that was the best feeling ever. And it wasn't so much what he said, it was the way he made me feel. So thank you, Bill. Now, every time I have a problem, this isn't a negative, Bill, if you're still out there. This is not a negative. It's a positive. Every time I run into a problem, every time I want to give up, every time I think it's just too hard to continue anymore doing this channel, I think about Bill. I thank Bill for that comment, and I think, what would Bill do? Bill would probably tell me to keep going. He'd say, "David, keep going." So every time, Bill, if you're still out there, I'm going to think about you. And I'm sure 5 years from now or 6 months from now, if I'm still doing this, I'm going to always think about Bill. So I appreciate it. So those are my 2 biggest regrets. But other than that, no, I don't regret it anymore. I'm gonna, it'll be 2 months, the 18th of next month, March 18th. So maybe I'll give you guys an update. Hopefully I'll give you an update on how I'm doing next month. I'm sure I'll run into some problems. I'm running into problems now still, and that's part of the process. I make just as many problems for myself editing the videos as I do after I publish them. I've done every mistake you can make, probably, publishing and editing videos that there is, and I'm sure I'm going to make more. I know I've listened to other people. I've listened to other gurus on YouTube that's been doing it 10 years, and they say they still make mistakes. Hey, I still make mistakes when I podcast all these years later. So I know that's part of learning. You learn from your mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning anything. There's an old saying in poker, and I'm not a poker player, but you don't have to have the best hand. You just have to have the winning hand. And that's how I felt when I went out of town and I came back and I saw that comment from Bill, is I didn't have the best hand, but I had the winning hand. I came back to a win. So thank you, Bill. I'll never forget it. And he might not be out there anymore, but I'm always going to think of him. So I'm going to keep going. Whatever you're going through, if it's working out, if it's a diet, if it's some of the things we talked about, if it's alcohol, smoke, whatever it is you've tried to decide that you're going to make a change in your life, let me know in the comments. Send me a comment. You go see how it makes me feel. Makes me feel really good. I appreciate them. It just, I'm not just talking, in the car. I'm not just talking out in the woods, walking around. I'm, hopefully I've said something that maybe triggered something in you. And yeah, that we're all going through this together. Life is hard, man. Life is really, really hard sometimes. And sometimes you just need someone that that it's gone through it or it's going through it, and to be kind of by your side. And I'm hoping that I can be there for you. So, man, I love you guys. Appreciate it. And, man, do I hit the bell? Is that, I told myself I was going to look this up. Hit the bell. I don't remember, looking at all these videos, I don't think they're saying that anymore. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. I know most of them just say thumbs up. So I'm just going to, some thumbs up. Maybe I'll just edit that out because I don't think you hit the bell anymore. Maybe you do. I don't know. So give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I know you got to subscribe. I need more subscribers. So subscribe. Okay. I think I got another one the other day. So I think I'm up to 7. 7. That's a lucky number, 7. All right. So until the next one, I'll see you guys on the next video.